Okay, so in this tutorial video, we're going to briefly go over how you go about setting up your graphics and production truck for a wrestling match. So wrestling, we're going to keep it pretty simple for this one. It is similar to what you've done in the past for other games. There'll be a couple of staples to kind of all of our broadcasts that you'll be using, including as you know, search under the filter any section. Look for the specific image overlay queue of whichever school you are at that evening doing a game. So in this example, let's mix it up. Let's do Prior Lake image overlay here for this one. So we'll open that up. That will be one general thing. Also, kind of another generic one that you'll be looking for is the game intro flat design. Remember, if you haven't downloaded it on that computer yet, you might have to look in the download tab, download it first, and then if you've opened it up previously, it'll be in that open tab. So we'll open that one up as well too. And then we're going to get a wrestling specific stuff here. Again, this I haven't ever opened up any wrestling stuff in this computer, so I'm going to have to look in the downloads. You'll want the control panel, and you will want the scoreboard flat design for wrestling here. So we will download those two, go to the open tab, and then open them. And this is pretty much what you're going to be working with here for wrestling. So how you go about setting this up. Again, control panel, you set a lot of the details for the match here. This is another sport where it's similar to our hockey tutorial video where you're going to, as well as these ones I've just opened up, you're going to need to open up two team control panels. Find these by searching any section. They're just general ones. Team control panel, this is the one we're looking for, so we're going to open it once, open it twice. This is how we set the details for the two teams that are facing off. So let's do a Prior Lake versus Lakeville South duel for this example. We're going to make one of our teams Prior Lake. We will put the mascot. We'll put the abbreviation we want it to show up as. Record, if you have it, can go down there for the team. And if they're ranked among the top 10 in the state in the poll, you can put that in as well too. Set it to the color of whatever they're wearing. Use this select logo to put in a logo that'll show up on our scoreboard as well too. So again, this is like the hockey tutorial video. We went over how to do this. You hit save, you hit apply. We have it set right now, Lakers as the home team. So we'll put the score bug down here so you can see how that then shows up once we set them as the home team and then we set apply, then it shows up here. Other team, we're going to go down here and edit their details. What did I say? Lakeville South. We're going to make this as the other one. The Cougars, we'll put them as LS. And we will select their logo as well too. I got Lakeville South somewhere in here. Lakeville. Here we go. And we'll hit save. Remember, you want to switch them to the away team. Hit apply so that that takes over as well too. We're going to change their color as well too. Anything you hit save, you always have to hit apply for it to take effect down here. So, all right, that's how you set the score bug. This is pretty much how it goes. You have these two levels in the control panel. And you can, this is editing the team score up top. The player score is the one on the bottom. So whatever specific match you are in, you can adjust the periods here for that match. You can also, this is fine if this is how you do it for a wrestling match. If you have time and you get the wrestlers and the matchups in advance, and I really only do this if I have a color person where I can kind of change some of this on the fly, you can go in and you can add individual wrestlers. You can type in names of individual wrestlers, hit save. You can put in names. So we'll just do one to kind of show you an example of how you would go about doing this. So in the match details, this is how. So here, we're going to set, I forget what the lowest weight class is, but we'll make this a heavyweight bout. We'll do heavyweight, and then for each one, you can assign one of these wrestlers you put in the team control panels here. So make sure that you hit apply so they show up. And then we can edit this. And this is how you did. Yeah, here we go. So one of them's showing up now. Then we hit save. And as the match goes along, then you'd be able to select them in this drop down. It's not quite showing up right now exactly how it's supposed to, but that's generally how you would go about it. It's pretty tedious. If you're just doing a wrestling match solo by yourself, you're not going to be able to do this, so just make sure you're announcing the games. But when you select each match, then the names of the individual wrestlers would show up on this bottom row. So that's totally optional. If you just have it kind of looking like this and you keep the individual player score, and you're using the image overlays and this game intro, which we have for you, which you can use at the start of the broadcast, that is totally fine for what we need you to do for that. So that's kind of our general guidelines for how to set up the graphics for a wrestling match.